I'll hold on to it directly.
Good morning and welcome to welcome back to Sun Up on 7. Wow, this coffee nearly did nothing. But we're here joined in our first conversation and we're talking about the Belize Natural Energy Charitable Trust, the Dare to Dream Big Entrepreneurship Program. So here we are joined with Miss Charlotte Neal.
Look at
who is
Good morning.
the Managing Director of the Belize Institute for Service, Excellence, Leadership and Research, and Mr. Albert Garcia, who's the Chairman of the Belize Natural Energy Charitable Trust.
Yeah.
Also joining us via Zoom is one of the recipients of last year's Dare to Dream Big grant, Mr. Miguel Huertes. So good morning to all of you. Welcome to Sun Up on 7. Well, welcome back.
Good morning. It's a pleasure to be on the couch. I've joined you guys before, but
via Zoom. I was like,
Zoom,
you finally getting in person.
I'm telling you.
And we just had Albert the other day too as well. So
Yes,
give me the mix up here.
I was here on a different
Different
venture.
Gym kind of thing.
Yeah.
We don't worry about that today.
Oh, by the way, I said
it.
the documentary last night. But
Yeah, so actually it's interesting that you guys mentioned that because it's really about the model in itself. So the business model is what ties together. So BNE, which is the oil company here, was brought about based on that Educo model, which is in Educo Gym, which is also in the Belize Natural Energy Charitable Trust.
okay.
So for those of you who don't know, the Belize Natural Energy Charitable Trust was a trust designed by the originating founders of BNE. What they decided was that we want to give a percentage of the overall revenue that BNE collects, put it into a private trust, and what we want to do with this is create empowerment opportunity for Belizeans.
Okay.
So it is grant funded, so Belizeans can apply. Now, in terms of how it's comprised, it's 6 board members, 3 from BNE, and also 3 from the government. So it's a real public-private partnership whereby we really sit down, evaluate whatever grant or applications may come in, and see what will make the most impact. Now, this is based on the social environment. It's not limited to just, well, in this case, we're doing entrepreneurship, but it's not limited to that. So we do look at social environment as one of the areas.
So this is just one of the areas we're feeding into at this present entrepreneurship program.
Yes.
But we have several others to go along to.
Yeah. So there's, yeah. So there's quite a bit more.
This is like a trust fund, right, Chairman? I love it for us.
Yeah. So far, the trust has actually impacted over 250,000 Belizeans.
Oh, okay.
Wow. How long has this been going on?
We've been in operation since 2008, February.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. So you find that we do quite a bit of work in the educational sector, and this program came about partially as a result of COVID, not completely, but
I was just going to ask, because I was like, entrepreneurship, this has been like the big 2019 thing where everybody to bring up businesses out of nowhere.
Right.
So that's around the same time that this came to be?
Yeah, what we looked at, I mean, we understood that everybody was hurting. COVID really did a lot to, especially the business community.
Definitely.
Yeah. And what we wanted to do was we saw people trying to find ways to make things work. People are getting innovative. Now, what we decided at this point was let's create a program that will not only provide training, because this is what they do, they provide business training.
Right.
Okay.
Separate from that, we would look at 5 participants who really, I'd say, shine the best and provide them with seed capital of up to $10,000 for their business.
Wow.
So that's one aspect of it. The second aspect is the business training, and then there's another aspect, which is the specialized training that you get when you work in BNE, which is the Educo training, which focuses a bit more on the mental aspect of things, which is looking at business specifically, but with this case, we know the most important aspect in business is your mindset.
Yeah. Definitely.
Definitely.
Because, I mean, challenges can come up in business,
they
but
will come up.
if you have a strong mindset, a strong vision of what you really want, it makes a huge difference. So we decided to really combine these 3 things together and create this program during COVID.
So let's talk about the business training and all of that. How did that go?
Wonderful. Well, this is the second cohort, and our call for applicants have opened.
Okay.
We already have almost 100 applications. We are aiming for 200. Last year, we had almost 400 applications for the program, and it went really well. What we were able to do is to look at what's really going on in the entrepreneurship landscape in Belize. And so we use that to build on, those best practices, lessons learned from the last program to really improve on what we're doing this time.
Okay.
A key thing that we looked at last year is that a lot of entrepreneurs, some things that we learned was that a lot of entrepreneurs, they're doing a regular 8 to 5 job and they're doing it on the side.
Yeah.
That's good, but at some point it had an impact on their ability to really function well in the program. Right? Some of them were not willing to commit to the time and effort that was needed. And so we really want to encourage applicants. If you're applying for the program, be committed to put in the work. It's going to be at least 8 hours per week. The training covers a wide spectrum. In fact, this year, what we looked at, because of our experience last year, we saw that there was a lot of quantity in the applications, but the quality was a bit lacking. And I say that with no disregard to the efforts of our entrepreneurs, myself as an entrepreneur, but we want to focus on innovation.
Right.
Yes, you want to do your panade shop, but if 10 of you around the block is doing a panade shop,
right.
What is it that you can offer that the others are not offering? How can you innovate it? Yes. Yeah. Why would I buy from you in a market that's pretty much maybe, saturated?
Right.
Yeah.
And so we really focus on innovation. So for this year, last year what we did was from those that applied, we narrowed it down to 50.
Okay.
And then we trained all of those 50, selected 20, and we did a pitch. We did a pitch online, a Shark Tank with judges, etc. And that's how we chose 5.
Okay.
What we're looking at now, because the team is really innovation, all 200 will go through that innovation lab style training that we envision, where we look at your business and we say, hey, let's innovate this. So there's no elimination at the beginning. And so that's one of the primary reasons why I really want to encourage you to apply. So because you walk where everybody gets that training. Great. It's a 2-day intensive boot camp style training. And we plan to go across the country with this training. So if you're in Corozal, apply. If you're in Halakte, apply. Because we will go to you. All right, our goal is to reach you. So apply regardless of you think maybe you just have a business idea, maybe you're just at that startup phase, you're not so sure. The goal is from the beginning to get you started on the right track and to really look at your business model and make sure that it's innovative. What different can you do?
Question, you say that applications are now open. Until when are they open?
Okay, the deadline is the 26th of August to apply, and it's a very uncomplicated process. We don't ask you a whole lot simply because all businesses are welcome. There is a criteria. This time we're looking at businesses 1 year and earlier, up to 1 year. So you can either be at that idea stage or you've started and you've been in operation up to a year.
Okay.
That's our target.
All right.
We still leave a little room for people beyond that year, but not too far beyond that year. Right? That it's still moldable, that you can do. There are people who are in business and they've been 3-5 years, but what we do, we don't discourage you from applying, but maybe you want to apply under another idea. You want to apply for something new, something different, because we've seen that happen as well, where the idea you're currently working with is not working, so you want to start something new, apply. Okay.
I love that. And you mentioned how this is the second cohort. So we've had our first cohort already, and we have a representative from that cohort, Mr. Miguel, here via Zoom with us. I want to ask you, Miguel, tell us a little bit about what the experience was like for the first cohort. You're not a newbie, they start off with you. So they work on all of the kinks and so forth with you. So tell us about what the experience was like. What were things that really changed your opinion on how you did entrepreneurship and you're carrying it forward now in your business?
Hello, good morning to one and all.
Good morning.
I could say I believe that BNE eventually did a shift to what we were eventually doing. We were already selling our honey. We have a business in which we try to assist the ecosystem and the environment by pollination, which our business is beekeeping. We extract honey, but not only honey, but we do other products. For example, we can get up to 15 products from the colony. And what we notice is that there is a potential, and BNE managed to consolidate our business idea. And that was where we opened our eyes and we noticed that, yes, this is a potential. And with the training that BNE guided us through with the prototype, the formalizing of the business, the financial planning management, the marketing, we noticed that indeed it is a potential that we had, and they managed to consolidate our business idea.
All right. So how has business been since that whole consolidation of the incorporation of your company up to now?
One of the things that we improved to BNE guiding us was the packaging of our product. We used to sell our product, but not as how we sell now. And the distribution and the customers that we retain now, we got a view, which we did a survey. We tried to understand exactly who are our customers and who are the ones that eventually are purchasing our product. And from now we have a direct chain in which we deliver, in which we purchase the equipment, the materials we need for the bottling. And those were stuff that we had in mind, but not as how we have it now. And how we do the delivery, we do the purchasing and the sale.
Right.
And so, Miguel, I just really want to pinpoint on, the fact that you've been through this experience, you know the importance of it, the need to be able to get the necessary, survey, understanding the market, picking out your people and say, okay, these are the people I'm supposed to cater to, how I could be able to zoom in on that. Why do you think that other entrepreneurs, because we have about 100 spaces left, right? Why do you think other entrepreneurs need to jump on this opportunity like right now to be able to apply and be a part of this second cohort?
We can see, as Home Charlotte mentioned, everybody is working, is trying to do something else. For example, I have a job from 8 to 5, but beside this, I have this other one that I can feel in the future for our family. And getting just after COVID, it was a difficult situation, a difficult time when you can get financial assistance from any bank that you can have around. And one of the things BNE will guide you through your business plan. They will assist in the idea of how to consolidate exactly your business. What are the ideas that you need to put in place for your business to work out? And one of the most interesting is that BNE will guide you through and will make your business work. For example, we have been receiving trainings from the day we finished, from the day we began, and we are still getting mentorship from Ms. Charlotte until now. And that's the benefit that we need. Any guidance, any questions you have, you can approach BNE and they will surely assist. And the best part of it, I might say the finance. That is one of the things that entrepreneurs really need. And we did receive assistance from BNE in which we are producing more than what we used to produce before.
Nice.
So I would advise anyone, don't feel your business is too small or too little at the moment. I believe that you have a chance. You keep positive on what you are doing, what you like to do, and take this advantage. Don't let this advantage go. Don't let this opportunity go. And this is for you for this year. So all of you who are out there listening, all of you that have a bright idea, being an entrepreneur isn't easy. Being an entrepreneur is not the most easy thing to do. It's time consuming. You put lots of time, lots of effort on your business, and just be patient and just be persistent. You can do this, as how Apilife did with BNE.
I love it. And Miguel, we would like to invite you on the show because your products are out there now, so we would like to, be a part of that. We would like to have
so
you
you
here.
have a fresh
Yes.
invitation to come on the green seat, the green couch, and be able to showcase all your products so we can be able to have that inside scoop, on the journey and how we are here today.
Yeah, I'm hooked on
So we can, definitely.
Especially his honeybee bread. It's
What?
really, it's,
So we
he
have
has to
samples
come
as
and
well,
tell
yeah?
you. He has to come and tell you about those products. They are,
Come showy and we could sample because
sample.
I'm a good sampler. I'm a very certified sampler.
You'll be
I'm a
hooked.
nice food tester too.
Yeah.
Thanks. But I love the fact that there's still mentorship
Yeah, that's
happening even
important.
after the program has
Yes,
finished.
you can tell a little about that. It's up to 6 months and honestly beyond because we get hooked on our entrepreneurs. And so after that grant, there is continuous mentorship for up to the first 3 months. We do visits, we visit the sites.
Oh, wow.
We help with accounting. Just recently, we did a marketing training with them because we realized they could use a little help in that.
Okay.
And we just continue to be there for them. A new component for this year that we looked at, instead of just us mentoring them, we're looking to pair them with established businesses along the line of what they're seeking to do. And we're sure and we're appealing one time with hat in hand when we come to the established business to please, go ahead and welcome us so that we can help other entrepreneurs to share your success stories, share your failure stories, tell them how to get where they want to
Mentorship,
go,
yeah.
right? That's basically, so we're looking at, once we have those finalists, we're looking at how can we pair them with businesses that are parallel to what they're trying to achieve as well.
I have another question here, and this might be more based on a legal approach, right? So you have these participants. You said that now 200 of them will have the actual chance to go ahead and do that pitch,
Yes.
to follow through the entire program. Now, my thing is, I'm coming with an original idea, and a very innovative idea. Is there any type of protection that you offer for the taking of someone's intellectual property and saying, you know what, owning it as my own?
Well, with
I
that,
see your mind gone like million miles an hour.
well, the thing is, based on how we did it last year, it was at the end, it became sort of that Shark Tank style where they presented it to us. Now, on the panel, we had people who has quite a bit of experience in this, so that actually was one of the exact things. And she actually offered to help out, which is Miss Ardell Sabido.
Okay.
She's a lawyer from Belmont. She offered to help out in terms of guiding people along the process of how can I ensure that my things are, my intellectual property is protected.
That's important.
Yeah. Early in the program as well, we ensured that everybody registered their business.
Yep.
That was a part of the process. It
That's
was
a
a
part of the-
requirement.
Is that a part of the new criteria now? Too,
It
as
was a
well?
part of the old, it's a part of the new. If you have a business idea, go ahead and start register, because just having that formal certificate of registration is
name
It gives
prestige, right?
And people, just in case you forgot, the Prime Minister mentioned that for the next 4 years, you're
Yes.
exempt from taxes.
That's an additional incentive as well. But we really continue to push this program to apply. Participants go on the BNECT, it's the Belize Natural Energy Charitable Trust Facebook page. There you will find a link, and you just fill out your form and click send. And we will get in touch with you to tell you what to do next.
How much, I know you said it's a very easy form. What would they really need for that form? Somebody's listening right now and be like, what do I need to start gathering before I even get ready to do my form?
Pretty much all we need is your name, your contact, your business, how long you've been in business, what type of business. For some people who are already producing, we have a little area there where you can upload a picture or if a link to your Facebook page, etc. Basic information about your business. What we're really looking for as well is community-minded businesses from very early, because that's the bedrock of the trust. Miss Susan Morris, who I really had the pleasure of meeting just recently, that's where her heart is, giving back. And so from early we start asking, are you giving back to your community? What's your plan to give back to your community? Because it's really key to some of the things we're looking for in your business model, right? You're doing well, you're giving back. You're not even doing so well,
You're still
you're still
giving.
giving back.
Because
Because it can be
when you give back, the community gives back to you as well.
exactly, right?
got more support
So we
out
want to see businesses that are involving their community who are doing stuff like that. Because it's a charitable trust.
So that's a part of the criteria too as well.
I see here that Rashid was actually a beneficiary of this too, from
Yeah.
Storyteller Media.
Yes, these are our finalists. We had 5. We had Zero Belize, who does the paper bag, very eco-friendly. Rashid is the Storyteller Media. We had Miguel there as well, who did really
Apilife.
well.
Yeah.
Okay.
We had Miss Sol, who did the she did a sunscreen. Some of these
eco-friendly-
products are
eco-friendly sunscreen
actually
as well.
what
Yeah.
we recommended for them as the next step was to get in touch with Beltrade and start looking
Right.
at export. Miguel was one of those. Miss Sol was one of those. Get in touch with Beltrade, because what you need to start looking at now is getting ready for that export market.
Yeah.
They're actually
Yeah.
there.
It's
Wow,
So
okay.
your quality is up to par that you can be able to export and everything. And that is important to us. I think a lot of businesses want to export, but it's just making sure you have everything
Yes.
prim and proper
Yeah.
because as Miguel was mentioning, which is really important, is that you guys kind of comb through the overall business plan. A lot of businesses have amazing ideas, but they don't have it on paper. They don't have things like written
Exactly.
out. This is what I do. This is my market. Like sometimes you just, I served all Belizeans. No, honey bun. You have a specific target audience that you're serving to. So your ads, your marketing, every single thing, your colors have to pertain to that specific market audience. And I think those are the important conversations. I'm hoping business owners out there are thinking like they're going to provide all of that guidance, all the mentorship now and even after. You know, how Miguel still to go out and talk to me sure about every single thing what happened.
We do.
I feel like I need to join up this.
We
but
do.
With my business, we have a good old time.
We do. And like I said, even if you have an idea, because sometimes we just have an idea and we don't know where to go next, go ahead and apply. We're going to work you through that idea. Sometimes people come with an idea and after working through that first phase, they say, no, this is not going to work. Because they have to go and do the market research. They have to go and do their surveys, like Miguel said, and then they come back and say, nah, this is not a fit.
So to apply again, you need to visit where?
Well, it can be the trust website, www.bne.org.
Okay.
BNE Trust, sorry. Or as we're seeing on the TV right now, you can go to our Facebook page. There's a link there that you can click on. Now, one of the key things when it comes to the program, the name is Dare to Dream Big, mainly because that's what we want.
Okay.
As Miguel was explaining, initially he thought, well, maybe my idea could go here. But as he ran through the program, he realized that there's massive potential for it.
Yes.
And with a lot of people, like you explained, they have so many business ideas, but the limitation is within them. Their own doubts, maybe that not work, I don't think so. No, it's not about that. The idea is dare to dream big and go for it.
So you support that and give the resources to be
clouded
able
in
to
my
go for
boat.
that. And so I'm just trying to make sure everybody's up on the same page because we want to make sure everybody to apply. We have about 100 people already applied. We have about 100 spaces left.
Well, we're not limiting it. We're not closing the application up until the 26th of
so
August.
Everybody ready to apply.
Ideally, that's our target. If we reach 200, we're happy.
Good.
More than that, we're
happier.
Exactly.
And then you mentioned too as well, which is really important. You're gonna be having like a boot camp that's gonna be going around
the country.
Because you know they like putting the
4 different regions. No, we have entrepreneurs in all corners of the country, and we want to make it easy for you. We want to make it convenient. After the boot camp, we will select about 50 participants after that initial 200 that we're going to work with, and then that's going to be online. Working with them to get ready for that pitch. There's going to be another elimination, so on the 20 we'll actually do the final pitch.
Great.
For the big money. That's
and the big money, how much again, Albert? Tell me how much?
Up to $10,000.
Up to $10,000. I just start at 10,000 and done. He said up to 10,000.
Up to 10,000. Up to 10,000. Some people, their businesses are pretty small. They
Micro, right?
They don't need all of that. And then you guys basically...
Yeah, it's based on their needs.
Okay.
They would present
and
everything
it's monitored throughout. Again, you get all the advice, the mentorship. Even then after, guys, 3 months, 6 months, until infinity and beyond, you can be able to get that mentorship.
You want to make sure the businesses succeed. And the best way to succeed is to keep monitoring, keep training.
And again, guys, take advantage of this because you have 4 years tax-free. 4.
This is exciting news. I'm really hoping on our entrepreneurs out there, even if you remember, like you said, even if that was idea to think about it, you have all the least stuff there together, but you're not to fit the pieces together possibly for a puzzle. They're gonna help you with that, guys, and you can really understand. Maybe this is not the best idea. You have all that groundwork to figure it out because it's gonna give you the answers you really, really need. So, entrepreneurs out there, please shoot your shot. Please go and apply. It's a very simple application, and you can get amazing results from it. And they never forget you because they won every single district for that boot camp. So you will get your chance. Figure it right there and reel up and say, I want to know this. You could do all of that great stuff there and understand concepts.
Just to remind you, even though we're going across the country, you have to have applied to attend.
Okay.
You can't show up the morning and say, hey, sorry.
It's me.
You have to have applied.
This is awesome. I'm so glad to see all this great work. You know, this is the second cohort, but we know that I have 15 more cohorts to go. And we're speaking into existence that it's going to be amazing. Entrepreneurs take advantage of the opportunities set forward. So we just thank you so much for being here.
Miguel, we would hope to have you on this green couch.
Yes,
lovely green couch one day.
Invitation to you. Please come out. We really want to be able to
taste this. What? Honey
bee bread. That's my favorite one. You would love the face scrub as well, the night cream.
And like we know our love. So we are trying all of that. Okay.
Miguel, she put you up on the spot.
But it's exciting news. Miguel, you're always welcome. Just let us know and we can set this whole thing up for you. And entrepreneurs out there, please apply. Deadline is coming up. We want to make sure you get the most out of this educational opportunity, this financial opportunity. So don't miss out. And with that, guys, we're going to go to our next commercial break. When we are back, we're talking to the National Garifuna Council on upcoming public forum that's scheduled for August 9th.
Today.
Ta-da! Ta-da, surprise! So stay tuned and see how you can be able to be a part of that amazing forum.